Drag Race All-Stars fans, we are here to discuss All-Stars Season 4, Episode 6, Lollapalooza! And we have a special guest we're interviewing on Mekahel. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, hello! I am your host, Jackie B. 123 Jackie B on all platforms.
All the way back. The legs.
For those of you audio listeners, Mark just flashed us.
I'm back, bitches!
We have
She's like, oh.
we have Mark J. Freeman in the house.
Us here.
Welcome back.
Jayla.
Thank you.
We have Ollie.
Hi.
And we have a special guest,
Yes.
Mekahel.
Hi.
He's here promoting
Welcome.
his new reality TV show.
Putting on.
And so stay tuned after our
We'll
recap
find out later
to
what
hear
he's
the
putting on.
interview.
Oh my
Or taking off.
Or taking off.
Or taking off. It
Gotta
is a
stay
little hot.
tuned.
Yeah.
So you guys, I loved this episode. I just want to get your overall thoughts. What did you think? Were you gagged by the twists and turns that happened in this episode?
Well, I must say that, watching this when it first came out on my 4K HD TV, thanks to Jackie, I just have to return my wig from last week. So my wig was snatched, okay? It was snatched.
You were wearing that? Why?
Listen, I was young. I needed the money.
and when she took it off, there was another wig underneath.
This is my real hair.
Yes. I loved it. I loved the episode. I don't know if you were asking me, but I did like it.
Everyone.
I have a whole new love of adrenaline because of Naomi Smalls.
Oh, nice. It was like a B12.
Yeah.
It was that Red Bull.
It took a minute.
Okay, I have to be that person to just say that I love the episode, but we're 6 episodes in and only 3 queens have left the competition. So I'm also just like, okay,
Trinity.
we gotta get this. We gotta get this going.
wants a double elimination.
I want season 11. Maybe I'm just tired. I want some stakes risen. I'm happy Latrice is back, but come on, we gotta get this shit going.
What did you think of the episode?
I mean, I wasn't impressed. Like, it wasn't that it's reality shows. So it wasn't like a surprise, but I liked it. It was a lot of drama, so
Are
I
you
liked
saying
it.
this
I
is
love
not
drama.
real reality?
No.
Don't mess with my head,
Sorry.
young man. Let's
Before
get
we move
into
on,
this.
I would like to go to Ollie and have him
yes.
tell us a little bit about why you should like and rate our episodes.
Yes, guys. I mean, Super Bowl's coming up, but this is like
And
the Super
congrats
Bowl.
to the LA Rams,
This
by
is
the
the
way.
Super Bowl of drag,
Yeah.
bitches. I don't watch the Super Bowl.
Thank you. Same. I relate to you, Jackie. But I just want to say, guys, before we move on to the next topic, we just want to say thank you for making us the ESPN of TV talk. If you're on YouTube right now, hit up that thumbs up button. We'd really appreciate it. And subscribe. If you do, we'll shout you out. Just let us know. And if you're on iTunes, just give us that 5-star rating. We'd really appreciate it. You guys are what make AfterBuzz TV so special to us because it means a lot to us. So we just want to, show you some love because you guys give us so much love as well. So yeah, subscribe, like.
I just subscribed right now.
Oh my God. You are a magician.
Thank you.
Plus, you guys, you get a cool. We give a cool shout out to one fan every week. So if you comment, subscribe, you could get a shout out here on AfterBuzz TV on RuPaul's Drag Race.
England in the house, just so you know. There's 3 people from England in the chat room right now.
Nice.
Hi.
We're international
And On came
megastar.
here from New York.
Representing.
He came here all the way from New York.
Yeah.
So I'm sure somebody's watching it from New York. I
Yeah.
hope so.
So
If not,
Dallas.
I'm moving.
Throw it in the chat room, you guys, if you're watching us live, and tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to know.
So we had all the queens return. So that was basically the twist.
yeah.
And then we get told that they're going to each do a lip sync for their life, which so cool. This is what we want to see on All Stars. We want to see our favorite top queens battle
it out.
royale.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this gave us in the end.
Now, was this a save Valentina episode?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Because-
I predicted it last week.
Yeah, this is Dick in the Soup again. So we're back with Dick in the Soup.
We have to explain Dick in the Soup to
Okay.
him.
So Dick
Jackie,
in the Soup.
explain
you
to him what we're
explain
talking
it.
about.
It's just when a show set something up.
Reality.
On a reality show, they set something up so it's not quite reality. So Dick in the Soup means that somebody's manipulating the show to get their ends.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, so do you want some dick soup?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I think because they both picked Valentina, and RuPaul got word and was like, "What'd you say? All-Star rules have been suspended. Y'all not seeing her home."
Thank you,
Mainly
Jayla.
because
Thank you.
I think it has something to do with the double promotion for Rent on Fox.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's like, if she goes home, she doesn't get to promote the show. And if she doesn't
Exactly.
promote that show, she can't promote my show.
Yeah.
So keep her on, and we can keep the
But
the
she's not
schedule
saying
lined up.
anything about Rent on this show.
Well,
so.
it's before, but
But
I'm
it
saying
keep-
like on
Yeah.
production wise, like
Yeah.
she's still on the show because they're still promoting the Rent show. So
Right.
if she wasn't on Rent, then she probably would have went home. Sorry, but don't quote me, okay?
No, I
And
agree
we
with
learned that the queens are going to be able to pick who they're challenging, and they do
Okay.
it in reverse order. So it's whoever left last gets to pick 1st. So that means Latrice got to pick first, and she picks another battle with Monique, which. That's what we're waiting for, you guys. Like, we don't
Yeah.
want to see Latrice, who is an expert lip syncer, pick somebody that she's just going to eviscerate.
And
you
she
know?
didn't have any excuses or anybody to kind of hold her back this time.
Right.
So she knew what she was going for.
And then when you think, sorry, I'm going back over the order. We had Jia chose Naomi,
which was a little random.
which was random.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
Do you
I thought
think-
maybe she'd pick Trinity.
Here's my question, though.
Because she. Go ahead.
Do you think that they really chose?
No.
Thank you.
Just like with the boxes. The
They are
boxes.
going
I'm
to
just
eat
saying.
us up
I'm
in the
just saying.
comments.
I don't think there was. I mean,
Just like they had an assigned number. They had an assigned
clearly they
song.
had an assigned number because earlier in the episode, Jasmine is saying, "I'm learning my words."
Right.
Yes, but here's the thing: we can get to that when we get to, because we are going to talk about the main challenge. But some of them looked like they didn't know the words. So
Yes.
I do think that the song was random because when like.
Well, they got it like an hour before
Yeah.
production or whatever.
And so unless you're,
A RuPaul fan
a RuPaul
or-
fan downloading her
iTunes
music
albums.
off of iTunes every 2 seconds, you might not know all the songs.
Yeah.
And maybe one song would have been better for you over another. Who knows? I want to go over the runway.
Okay.
We had
Which also the the
are you
theme
laughing
was drag. Yeah, again.
Oh wow.
Am I the only one that's catching this season? It's like they just keep naming it fancy. They basically had to do drag. Okay, so
Okay.
now
the theme was like lip sync for your life outfit,
Yeah,
so
I
it
know,
was
but-
drag.
Lollapalooza.
drag.
Yes, Lollapalooza.
Exactly. My point. All right.
But before
my
I go
notes.
on, I want to say
My
that I
notes.
love that I got to see Rue's legs in this outfit.
Yes,
Yes.
again, we got two legs.
New silhouette.
Yes.
A new silhouette.
I'm
That's
loving.
amazing. That was amazing.
He works out so much, and I'm assuming he works out so much because it's obvious. It's
No,
like,
that's
amazing.
genetic.
Well, you know what? Like it was kind
you
of like
genetically have those calves.
I don't.
Listen, it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah.
she got her knees done.
She's showing them off in every episode. I paid for these.
Yes, I do like. We've said this before this season that she's been changing her silhouette. So
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I'm
you know
liking
what?
that.
I made a comment in the last episode saying that I wish Rue dressed like whatever the runway was, and then a fan pointed out that it would look like Rue was competing
with them, yeah.
and I agree with
I
that.
agree,
I
yeah.
agree with that. I take back my comment. I retract it.
Michelle was wearing green.
And now I know
And you
why
know
she hates it.
but you didn't like
She
it?
looks good in
That was
green.
amazing. I was
I
like,
bet you
we're
I'm
did.
wearing
showing.
green in honor of Michelle.
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Mark's like, good for you.
You make it work.
I mean, Rue was showing legs. Michelle was wearing green. Like they were like drinking or something.
So Michelle
before.
can be honest and I can't.
You're here to be honest.
You are here to
Why
be
we keep
honest.
you here.
No, you don't have a choice, Jackie.
Yeah, I don't pick the panel, but I am friendly.
So Rue was fantastic. Who was first out? Jasmine.
I don't want to go through them one by one. I just want to hear
Oh.
everybody's like top and bottom because there were
Okay.
so many of them. My favorite was Valentina. She was giving me like J-Lo fierceness with the red bodysuit, super padded butt.
You got what did you get from her? J-Lo?
J-Lo. I was
I
getting
got
kind
Amanda Lepore.
Oh.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
But that isn't that the same outfit she wore for Selena, just cut differently? It was the same fabric, same bodysuit.
I love that Jayla's here.
Google
Because,
it.
see,
Put
now,
it side by
I'm
side.
starting to sound like the nice one. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh wow. The reality, the dick in the soup, making me look like the bad person. Blame the editing girl.
I liked it. And the one I didn't like was Latrice's outfit because, girl, your shoes did not match your dress. And then I don't know why, if you're a black lady, why you would pick like a white person nude outfit that doesn't match the nude legs you got going on.
Now,
But I
for
think
my bottom, I didn't have any queen exactly to put. I just put Latrice's boots and Monet's tights. Because the correlation, the color.
Monet's tights.
Yeah.
Monique's tights? Or
Monet's tights. She wore like ash gray tights.
Oh, with the
but
gown?
split with the gown. So if you wore brown tights, it looked like you're giving nude illusion.
Right.
But it was ash gray
Yeah.
tights.
I'm here for the actual nude illusion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. But yeah, so Latrice's boots were a choice. I love her. My top was, of course, Naomi and Trinity with the no reveal.
Really?
That was clever and amazing to me.
Wait,
Okay.
Trinity with the cape?
Yeah.
The cape before?
That was sickening. Just
I'm not
the
saying
whole
anything.
twirl, twirl, twirl.
Just gonna take notes
Yeah.
over here in the
Let
corner.
my work speak for itself. I loved it. She was confident.
She
You are
was
heating up
wearing,
over here. I
she
just
was
feel the
wearing a
steam.
Dracula cape.
I loved it.
was like-
it was clever.
I was
guess
like, you
not
are
the
lazy.
actual outfit, but
Ollie, who did you like?
I know you're trying to protect
I'm
her.
sorry. I haven't said anything this whole after show because I just keep looking at this wig. It was just this dirty, dusty wig. Jayla.
I was young. I needed the
girl.
money. Okay.
Yeah, I hope you deleted those posts off Instagram.
This is my All Stars 1 wig, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Who did I like?
Jayla doesn't have to apologize for the wig. She's got lashes. Have you seen her
Ooh,
lashes?
bat me lashes.
.com.
I gotta get me some of those. Who did I like? I loved Farrah's look. Crickets, y'all. I can't speak. I can't
I'm
speak
not- I'm just
without
holding
being
back.
snapped.
I'm not gonna say
I
anything until it's my
love
turn.
Farrah's look, and I agree. Naomi's look was just everything. Like, oh my god. Are we giving bottoms now?
What?
Are we talking about bottoms?
I'm not saying anything. to
Tops
that.
or bottoms, you pick.
Yeah.
I agree with Latrice was probably just like, I think that she chose that outfit because that was probably the only outfit she could kind of like move in to do this. Maybe that in her defense, but I didn't like it overall, you know? So maybe that's why she chose to wear that.
So
Spray
you didn't
paint
like
your
the,
boots
You didn't like
blue.
the
I don't
outfit?
care. Make it match.
You didn't like the outfit or you didn't like the boots?
I didn't like the outfit.
Who did you like and who did you dislike?
I dislike Jasmine. It was
Okay.
awful.
Okay.
She looked like so uncomfortable with herself.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
The outfit, the makeup, everything. So uncomfortable. I didn't like it. My favorite is kind of like Naomi and
And he's
Farrah
in fashion,
together.
you guys.
Oh,
So
okay.
when he
Yeah.
makes a comment, it's a comment.
I mean, it was very uncomfortable to watch. Like, I felt bad for her. But yeah, it's between like Farrah because I love everything, not the performance, but just like the look.
Right.
And Naomi, like it's Naomi.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank
wow.
you.
Yeah.
Farrah
Do you always like Farrah's looks?
No,
No.
today it was great.
So
but,
good. Total 90s pop star. Like,
Was
that's
it
what I got from it.
the strings on the arms?
The
Was it-
feathers.
Farrah, she was wearing like a bird peacock arm situation.
That was were they feathers or
They
was
were-
it like
I don't know.
strips?
Fringe.
Fringe.
Let's call it fringe.
Latrice wore fringe. She wore like CVS receipts.
That's your friend.
Mark?
I think my favorite was Manila. I just love the creativity
Oh, yeah.
of Manila. Everything was perfect. Her face was perfect. Her hair was perfect. I just love the way that she carries herself. Manila all the way. I didn't.
She was wearing the spaghetti soup for this.
Yes.
The spaghetti dress.
And I do want to give an honorable mention to Pheromone because I do
Thank
think
you.
that was the best she's looked all season. I don't know what it
Really?
was with the hair, with the combination of her. I just thought when she came out, I went, wow. I literally did. I've never done that with Farrah before. That doesn't mean that that's the law. That's just my opinion. And I didn't hate Latrice. I didn't
like
hate
the
the
look.
boots. We'll get more into Latrice and what I have to say about that later. And I think my other Trinity. I'm sorry, there wasn't a runway. That was a cape. I'm sorry.
But did you like
It wasn't okay. But
No, and then when she takes it off later, I was like, really? This is the trick you've been talking about all season? Come on. I expect more from her.
I'm
She's
with
got
you.
that mouth and she's going to get all sassy and then she's going to take off that thing and that's what she's going to have on? Heck no. I am back!
There's
I am back!
my God, my ears.
There's someone watching at 1:40 in England, and they just got woken the fuck up.
Oh my God. Did
So-
you have coffee this morning or something?
I did.
Well,
one
she's
cup.
drinking
I
the
always have
things
one.
over there.
I always have one.
Mark ate a bucket of coffee.
just
ate the
just
ground.
And a bag of espresso beans on the way here.
So the main challenge were the lip syncs. I love this because if you're gonna have queens come back, have them come back to compete at their best
Yeah.
level, which is like this is what drag queens do, and so you better be good at it. I actually had two top favorite like lip syncs. I thought the Jia and Naomi lip sync was amazing. I felt that was pretty close. Like I felt like they could have kept both of them, but
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted Jia to wear a red bottom with I didn't like the white shoes with that.
Yeah.
With the schoolgirl outfit, because the black and red like correlated really perfectly. If she would have had like a hint of red on the shoe, that would have kind of brought the whole outfit
Brought it
together.
all
But the white
together.
shoes were, and then you could see the reveal behind. Like,
Yeah, you
poking
could see
out.
it
But
under.
Thank
she
you for
looked
pointing
great.
that out,
She looked
Jayla.
Oh, well, in my...
She looked amazing.
I totally didn't see it because I'm not watching on that 4K 2000 TV.
well,
But like, props to her for having the reveal being so different from the schoolgirl outfit, and a lot of people forget that she is, or I don't know if she's still in the House of Edwards, but she's from the House of Edwards, so she really did turn it out. But I think Naomi definitely like killed that lip sync with the back bend.
yeah.
So good.
that was amazing.
But I noticed a pattern in people who didn't know the words was a lot of head spinning and a lot of walking back
Turning
down the
around.
runway. And I'm just like, this is a lip sync. What part of that do you not understand? So, I mean,
Take that wig off.
What did you think of Naomi and Miss Jia Gunn?
I love Naomi. It's like my favorite all day today. But yes, 2 days ago. But I'm not a big fan.
Gia?
Yeah,
Gia?
not a big fan ever. So for me, like I don't want to say negative things because I'm just like never a big
Oh,
fan.
you're in the place to say negative things.
So I
If there's
just
a place to say them.
so I
You're
don't like
here.
her. Sorry, just like personality wise. So
Yeah.
so
I'm
yeah.
gonna take you down that road before you leave today.
Oh my God, they're gonna hate me all the time. Yeah.
I will say this about Gia. I did see her at Mickey's a while back now, and I have to say she kind of blew me away when she performed. I don't remember what song she did, but I just remember going, "Oh shit, that was pretty freaking good."
Yeah.
So I know that she can perform. I'm not comment. You know, my comments are about the show and what I'm seeing.
Don't defend yourself.
I'm not. I didn't like that I could see the reveal. Thank you for saying that. I meant that when I said that. Thank you for saying that.
I was looking out for you.
And, I honestly don't remember what Gia did because I was so captivated by Naomi. So when you guys are saying that you thought it was even, I disagree 100%.
I disagree too.
Because and I love that what Naomi did because it proved my point that you don't need to do death drops and splits to nail a lip sync. She just lived in the song and she did herself and it was captivating.
That's how I feel about Valentina when she did hers.
Yeah, I like Valentina's.
Her Shooby-Dooby
I
was
actually
amazing.
thoroughly enjoyed Valentina's. I
Yeah.
thought she really did a good job. I think if there wasn't the fear of going home, I don't know that she would have done as well. But I think the fear of going home scared her, and she pulled every trick out she had.
Yeah, I thought she was amazing.
She looked great, too.
I did love. I did think Farrah did a good job in that lip sync, but I think that Valentina really has
She
had
sold
this
it to
command
you.
of the stage.
She had a story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did mention Manila's dress. Thank you very much. Person in the chat room saying we haven't mentioned it.
Well, let's mention how lovely this eyeshadow looks like. I keep staring at you because I'm like kind of in love.
That's Michelle Visage Green.
Thank you.
Your Lollapalooza look is amazing. You're definitely one
I
of
wish
the
I would have
tops
thought
this
to work.
week.
You're
Thank
always so
you.
clever. I don't think that far in advance. I'm like, what?
I just
I'll wear
like eye
black. I'll look
makeup.
thinner. That was my thought process.
So Latrice versus Monique was like the ooh ah ah sensation of this
Yes.
episode. That was amazing. The moment that Latrice was picked, and then I thought Monet's going home, I was going to have a shit fit because I was
Monique.
like, or Monique, I'm sorry. I was going to have a shit fit because I was like, they can't send Monique home when she did just as well
Yeah.
Yeah.
as Latrice. And so
But I
when-
knew that I was like, wait, did this really just happen? And then I was like, okay. But it makes good TV. So
Yeah.
I kind of figured when they started doing them, like, because they were saying that they were going to pick Latrice first, I thought Latrice was going to go first. But when they did it and Jasmine went up first, I immediately went, oh, I know what's happening here.
Yeah.
I totally kind of figured it out. Like, okay, and then they're going to da-da-da. And
Well, I'm just glad they didn't they got to pick. It wasn't the spinning of the wheel thing we had in 9 and 10.
Yeah.
I think the picking was.
Just say it. Oh my God, you've been laughing all
I think
damn
the picking
show.
was producers knocking on their hotel room door going, girl, you got Monique. Next door.
That's pretty accurate.
I think that's how the picking went. To be
Who was your favorite aside from Naomi and the lip syncs?
Well, if we were talking about these two, it was so basic and so boring. Like you can see it in any gay bar in West Hollywood or New York City. I'm sorry. This couple was so boring.
You're talking about Monique and
yeah.
Did
was
we watch
so
the
boring.
same show?
I mean, I'm sorry. Like,
This is just his opinion.
I mean, go to any gay bar in New York and they'll do the same moves and they'll look exactly the same.
Damn.
I mean, I kind of like Monique a bit, like, she kind of like pulled it to like better, but it was very basic.
Sensation? Nothing?
No.
It wasn't brown cow stunning at all.
No.
What about the wig reveals?
It was a
Oh my God,
double
so
reveal.
cool! Like,
Well, I will say about the wig reveal. I'm glad you said that. Thank you, Jayla. I think Monique was kind of screwed because once Latrice did it, Monique's reveal
But
became.
I think it was perfect timing. Like, bitch, I got
I
one.
just
I
think
got one too.
I felt like
yeah.
she should have just left her hair on because if I would have seen her do that, I would have like, oh shit.
just kind of desperate.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I was
that's exactly what I felt.
hollering.
I felt like
I
it
was
was desperate.
hollering. I enjoyed it.
And I didn't like the orange.
Latrice's leg go all the way
And
out.
I didn't notice until I watched it the third time
Oh my
that
God.
Monique actually changed costume. Like I didn't realize that she was
Changed the
ripping
costume?
off her costume. Like she went down to just a bodysuit.
Yeah.
Oh, because I seen like different cuts of it. It was like it was off on one scene and it was on another.
Yeah,
scene.
so I didn't really realize till I watched it the third time that I was like, oh,
I
she
can't believe you
actually-
didn't like that.
I mean, it was fine.
So who was
I
your favorite?
expected
Who was your
more.
favorite battle then?
Naomi.
Naomi and
Yeah.
Jia.
I mean, it's the body, it's
Yeah.
the moves,
Yeah,
and it's the look. Like, just like
yeah.
I just
Naomi.
felt bad for
you. Kind of look like Naomi,
Oh,
Naomi Campbell
You-
or Naomi Smith?
Oh wow. I mean,
Look,
I didn't say anything. I didn't
choose
say anything.
myself. I'm going home. Thank you guys.
what is this show?
Oh,
today?
y'all are trying it.
Y'all are so messy today. God.
We
It's
just
me. I
missed
brought the
each
mess.
other. Yes.
Never bring me
I just
down.
felt bad
Yeah.
for Jasmine Masters getting murdered by Trinity.
Okay, neither of them knew the words.
Neither of them did
Yeah.
the words.
Yeah.
I agree with
It
that.
was
But,
just
like-
like a lot of like mouth moving and head twisting.
Yeah, it was a lot
to-
of head
Someone in the
swinging.
chat, I think it was Bryce, said that she only knew peanut butter. That was the only word she knew. She had the right
Well,
wig to cover it, though.
And I will say this, I'm going to disagree with On. I actually loved Jasmine's look. And I thought she looked, I know.
Oh my
I
God.
know. He
Oh
gave
my
me a look.
God.
I actually
Such a
really enjoyed
Halloween
it.
costume. I'm sorry.
I don't know. There was something about it
Well,
I
it-
really
it
enjoyed.
looked good on her.
I thought it looked good on her. I loved the big hair. I actually thought she looked really
her
good.
face, she looked so beautiful. Like, her face.
We
Talk
will
about
agree to
later.
disagree.
Talk about later.
Oh my God. This whole after show is just Mark laughing. 50% of this after show today, this episode is just Mark laughing.
or screaming at you.
Every after show.
I apologize, listeners on Spotify, iTunes. Anyway.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I'll leave. I can leave.
we have our special segment, which is the mirror moment. And this episode, even though it seemed like a lot of, in the beginning, it seemed like a lot of like going for the jugular and ripping the throats out of the other queens. We did get these moments where.
Oh wait, did we get our little mirror thing first?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yay!
Come from the farthest space, through wind and darkness I summon thee. Speak.
It's my second
me
favorite
see.
villain.
Am I your first favorite?
Oh, it's Maleficent.
Mirror moment now.
So mirror moment. So Jia and Farrah were both talking about how they're trying to find their confidence, and with Jia, I do, So it was a nice arc to have both. I think both Jia and Farrah did do a good job in the lip sync, and I think we've seen, even just from the beginning of this season, both of them kind of struggle. You know, Farrah had that moment where she tripped over herself and then went home in that episode. And then Jia had the moment where she was saying, you know, like, I'm struggling with the fact that I am a woman doing drag and I don't want to be seen as like a man.
But that was her
imitating
narrative
a
all
woman.
season long.
I'm okay with that narrative.
Girl, don't play the fiddle for so long. Like, people learn how to exploit like your pain and your transition, and they use that against you. So that's all she's playing fiddle with it all season long.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, if you were there, state what you came here to do and just play the game. Don't let trans be your narrative.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
So,
and, Farrah kind of, well, that wasn't really about the trans thing when Farrah was saying, you know, I don't need to create a narrative. I don't need to go
You get
around the
what I'm
room
saying?
and do all this stuff.
I just come to play the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like it when queens express that they have a vulnerable moment because it makes them more real to us, you know, because you have these people that you can go see them on stage and they look so confident, but then when you're expressing a moment where you're like, yeah, I doubt myself sometimes too.
Yeah.
That's definitely relatable, and also it humanizes them, especially for like, as opposed to a queen like Valentina who just thinks she does her shit don't stink. Basically, that's not, to me, that's not genuine. That's not a genuine human
that's
being.
not something
That's a
that-
character that she's performing, and that's great and everything. But I personally can't connect to her, and it's almost as if she's so like preoccupied with what she's gonna say. Like, she's like the Miss America, and that's fine if you like Valentina. But that's just something like I can connect to a queen that is a little bit more reserved or just a little more insecure, like Farrah or whoever.
Cameron Michaels.
Or Cameron Michaels, someone who is just realistic. That's a human being that I can relate to and admire at the same time.
yeah.
Well,
Cut
on
and
You Do
period.
Reality
So we
TV,
needed a
what do you
little
think of
soundbite.
what do you think of that moment when they're expressing their vulnerability?
I feel like you can't, like, this is not like, this is a reality show, but it's more like a game reality
Game
show.
show, yeah.
So like, that's not what I care to watch. At the end of the day, I'm not picking you at the end, so like, it doesn't matter what I see at home. Come do what you gotta do. I'm sure that RuPaul didn't watch it like at the moment when it happened or
Right.
before the show. Like, it's just like unnecessary
Yeah.
to like just bring all this heavy stuff. It's a fun show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to have fun to watch it and don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So On is promoting his show Putting On. Which is, it's a show about how he's building an underwear brand with his ex-boyfriend.
And for our
Reality,
audio
okay.
listeners,
Glam
it's
based
pretty
reality,
hot.
you know.
So what made you want to build a company with your ex and then go through and do a show with your ex?
Well, I didn't want to build a company with my ex. I wanted with my boyfriend, and we wanted to film a documentary about the process. And then a week before camera crew was supposed to arrive, he decided that it's over.
Right.
Wow.
And I was like, ready to propose and everything. It was really bad. So I didn't know if I want to do it, don't want to do it. And then producer just say like, this is your time of your life, use it. So like, we'll do reality, no documentary.
So do we get to see this play out on camera? You said you like drama, so.
I mean, you can see a lot of drama in the first season. It's a very short season, but we're filming now season 2. And my life is just like always drama, like always.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Daily drama. So,
Well, you'll love
you'll
Mark.
see more.
So you can
Me
see
Mark?
the
Oh, me Mark. Oh, I
you
thought it
can
was
see
other
the
Mark.
first season streaming on Reverie.
On Review right now, yeah, the
Okay.
whole season. It's very short. It's like 7 minutes episode each, but get ready for season 2 because it's getting wild.
Oh my god.
Yes. I can't wait.
I wonder if Jia Gunn will be a guest on season 2.
Now your company,
Maybe Naomi. I love you, Naomi, if you're watching it.
Your company is an underwear company. What made you want to start an underwear company?
I did, because I'm short, as you can see. I don't know, you can't see, but you can
I
see.
thought you were 6 foot.
So I just did underwear modeling since I'm 14, like back home in Israel, and then here. That's what I did. Like, that's how I got money and got into this business. And my dad is a businessman, and he came to New York with my mom, and they just said, like, you can't wait for castings anymore. Just do something of your own. And I was like, underwear, let's do it. Yeah. So I started underwear, but that's the
Well,
main
did you
reason.
bring us any? I'm just kidding.
I didn't know.
Bam.
Thank you.
Okay,
darling.
just like text me later. I'll drop.
I
I'll
wear
drop
like
some.
like a 2 medium.
I hate you.
Not a large, like 2
please.
mediums.
Do you have 2XL for me?
No, you're supposed to say 2
Oh wow, you
mediums.
hate yourself here. Wow.
I gotta say it before they do.
Do you have any fashion advice for our viewers?
I mean,
Like, what's your best fashion advice?
I'm all about basic. Basic is beautiful. I don't like all this like above and beyond. Like, you know, it's not like not every day is like a red carpet for the Oscars. It's just like basic. It's the best. And be yourself. It's just like find your unique like thing.
Yeah.
But keep it basic. Like, you know, it's
He
everything
looked at
about
me
the
when
look.
he said basic. Did you see that? Did you
God,
see that? He glanced right at me when he said basic.
No, but honestly, like I like
But he
I like
likes
basic.
basic. That's what he just said.
Yeah, I'm engaged though. Sorry, like
I'm married too.
I think I do like that advice because I always think of Coco Chanel, like take one thing off before you
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
out of the house.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you're Monique,
I say this while wearing dry green
take off
eyeliner.
12.
But you have a reason for it today. So.
Yes, I did.
I'm just
I did.
saying. I'm just saying.
Did you have a favorite moment from taping the series?
Probably the photo shoot for the underwear. Like it was like the first big day. We worked on it for months. Like I spent hundreds of thousands, and like I got all these like amazing models. So like I really enjoyed it, and to be on set with them, they're like really top models. So it was like whole new experience, and I'm the boss. This
So
time
you've seen a
on
lot
set.
of naked men there.
So you're
Yeah.
Tyra Banks.
Also,
kind of on
also
the show.
females too, but
Oh, yeah.
I didn't care.
Okay.
But yeah, that was like the best moment because all the rest was like me and my ex like struggling to build the whole thing. So
Right.
it wasn't fun. But
If one day RuPaul wanted to use your underwear on the pit crew, would you?
that's
would you
my
let him?
biggest dream, Ru.
Yes!
Yeah. So please.
Your
Nothing-
underwear, your lashes.
Yeah, there we go.
Exactly.
Yes.
We can cross promote.
Yes.
Do you guys have?
I have
any
nothing
other
to give, so
questions for
sorry.
On?
What was the question?
I said, do you have any other questions for
Well,
On?
where can we
Turn up
follow
your
you on
mic, girl.
Instagram and follow your story?
My Instagram, like my whole life is on Instagram. I built my life on Instagram. So
Okay.
my business is from my Instagram. So
He has
I
a
am on Mekahel.
huge Instagram following.
I mean,
how
I
did
thought you were
you,
going to say
I-
something else.
how did
hope
you
to have
build that
more.
Instagram following?
By being shirtless. and,
Well,
like,
you're not shirtless
only
right
once.
now.
I mean,
I mean, at least one time for the viewers.
no.
No, okay.
They can follow me, but
there
Yeah,
you
there you
go.
go.
but everything there is just like shirtless. But yeah, that's the top secret. Just like find your thing. So like, you know, maybe I'm not that talented, but I got my money maker. So
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I love it.
At
I
least
love
he
it
knows
so
his-
much.
I found like my voice. So you know,
Yeah, you found your abs, okay?
I worked on
Hey,
them.
yeah.
I worked
that's
on
good.
them.
That's
That is a
good.
thing you
That's a
work
craft.
on.
That's a craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one last random question for you. I saw a video about you talking about your apartment being haunted.
Oh my god, yeah, that's awful.
I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with ghosts. Is your apartment really
Listen,
haunted?
it's haunted. Like my fiance is all about like, you know, logic and like da da da. No.
Because I
There
saw him
goes.
pull out
Like,
some sort of
watch it.
explanation.
You can
Yeah.
see stuff on my cameras at home, like something moving.
Are you
And I'm like,
sure?
you know, one day I hit
I was
something.
a believer. I
You have to
believe
send
you.
this to me,
I hit
Jackie.
something by walking to the kitchen in the middle of the night. So like, I know that I hit something. And my fiance was asking me like, what happened? Like he told me like, you know, that something happened. I'm not trying to create drama. It's not on the reality show, honestly, but it's real. I believe in ghosts.
I do
I do
too.
too.
I don't think that they're hunting you, but I think that somebody
there's
lives here
something
before.
around, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, and you live in New York, which is an old city, which I
I
feel
know,
like every other
yeah.
building is haunted.
Exactly.
You know.
Can't wait to move to LA. 2 months. I'm done. I'm done. No more ghosts. Are the ghosts here? Yeah.
We have them, but they're like they're boring.
nice.
And,
They're Hollywood ghosts.
Yeah, they're
okay,
Hollywood
okay.
ghosts. It's like Marilyn Monroe in the mirror, like
Oh,
putting
okay.
her lipstick on.
Okay,
Yeah.
cute.
She's not going to bother us. I'm scared now. I am spooked.
Sorry,
You really
I
You have to
didn't-
watch it.
Okay.
It was really cool.
You have to send
it
this
was
to me,
cool.
Jackie.
I will. So, Mark, do you have the fan of the week and the quote of the week?
Fan of the week. I actually have decided to give it to somebody in the chat room, Robina Bonina, which I just love
Brown.
that name.
Robina Bonina Brown.
Robina Bonina Brown. Because she said her daughter's name is Lorraine and her son's name is Mark. So you get to be fan of the week. Two of the best names in the world. canceled.
So you guys have Mark picks fan of the week.
Right, it's
All
very
you have
biased.
to do is say that you
There's
like
a lot
his
of
name.
good out there when it comes to me, so I'm gonna pick the one when it finally shows up. So, so Robina Bunyan, I thought it was great when she put that. So why not? Why not?
And your quote of the week.
Oh, and my quote of the week goes to. I think it's obvious who it goes to because every moment she's on the screen in the confessional is hysterical. Latrice Royale. Because I was thinking this the whole episode, and then right before the lip sync, she said, "It is definitely not personal. It's just personal."
Yes. Yes, I love
Because
that.
when she said it's definitely not personal, I went, yeah, right. And then she went, it's just personal. I'm like, oh, okay, she fixed it.
Yes,
She fixed it.
And our only news and gossip this week is that the season 11 queens are going to be revealed on Thursday.
Thursday at noon.
At noon.
Yes.
Yes. So stay tuned for that because we're going to handle that in our next episode.
I'm excited to see who we have.
Can you let the people know where they can follow you and find you?
Yeah, my Instagram is I am on Mekahel, like my first name, last name. Mostly there. On YouTube sometimes, I'm like,
You got to
popping
check
out
out the
with
YouTube videos.
interesting
I
stuff,
love
but
them.
yeah.
I really enjoy them.
Well, now that you know that you can go live on YouTube, I think you'll be.
I
You
know.
have, like,
I
Ghost
know.
I have to
Whispers.
check it out.
There.
Ghost
Yeah, I love it.
Whispers.
Yeah. You can find me 123 Jackie B on all platforms.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Lorraine Love, LORAYNE, LOVE.
And you can find me in my wig, flexing it for the gram. Follow me at Who is Jayla Roxx, 2 X's, 3 if you nasty.
Woo!
And I'm Ollie Drennan. Follow me on all social media platforms at Ollie Dreamer.
See you guys next week.
See you next week. Bye. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having
Love
me.
having you here.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.